Welcome back to the koi pond build. Basically I've hit a wall over the winter because of such harsh conditions. Basically I finished off by getting all the block work and that done, and then the bad weather came in, which means that I couldn't get out here and GRP it, so that is the next stage. But as I was on the internet the other day, I was thinking about a light which will hopefully shine it all up during the night times when we're sitting out here, you know, having a drink, having a barbecue or something like that. So I've managed to find something that looks quite nice, and it's a smart light as well, so hopefully I can link it to Alexa, which is in my kitchen, and tell it to turn on the pond lights, so I can still see it from the kitchen when I want to in the evening. So that is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to mark it up, get it centre, and drill through into the garage and hopefully wire it up. So yeah, let's crack on. So this is the wall where it's going to go, and then I'm not sure what to do with it at the moment. I might tile it or batten it and then stain it, but yeah, I need to sort all this out. But yeah, I think I've got my centre point ready for it. Let's get it up there. Well, that's a good start. Got the wire through, and my mate Tom, he wired most of it up for me, but I can do these little bits. Well, I hope anyway. Get this back on. Alright, go back out, see if we got power. I'll tell you what, it's a nice looking light, but the design of them hanging by its wires whilst you install it is not the one, and the Wi-Fi is a right pain in the arse to connect, but I'm hoping we're almost there. Oh, for God's sake. Oh. It's an absolute nightmare. I can't get it to connect to the Wi-Fi, so it's just going to have to go on the switch at the moment, and I'll try again after I speak to the manufacturer or something to see what's happening. But yeah, not good so far. The only thing that I've done since the last video was install a light, and that's had to come off sadly now because I've building a privacy screen over the top. So yeah, from now on the weather's looking a little bit better, but as you can see, I have got this monstrosity in the garden at the moment, keeping the pond dry because you can't GRP it if there's any moisture there. So today's jobs, I've got to get a skimmer installed and also get it insulated, ready for the GRP bloke who's coming in the morning. So yeah, I've got a lot of work to do today, but the one thing that I will mention is the skimmer that I had to go for. It's not your conventional built-in wall skimmer. Because my pond butts up against the garage, I've had to try and do something a little bit different. So I've gone for and it was a aqua skim. So I'm going to solvent weld that into some pipes and drill back through the wall again, and hopefully that will do the job when he GRPs around that. So yeah, I've got my work cut out today, so we better crack on. So actually I have fitted these return plates into the wall so that he can fiberglass over the top of them. Obviously they've got to come back off whilst I insulate it, but they're in. And this is the privacy screen that I've made. I've had to butt it up a little bit. I've had to take it up off the pond so he can tuck the GRP into that. But yeah, I've got to redo all this wall. Gonna have to re-cement it. It's all starting to crack. But yeah, the light is going there. I have now got a blade to go there, just underneath, because I forgot about any sort of aeration. So I've got that just to help out. But yeah, it's going to run down here, and then the only way I can do a skimmer is to install it in this corner, but I really am not looking forward to doing this, because on the other side of this wall, when I drill through it, there is a fuse box. I'll show you it in a minute, but it is so close to it, and it's not ideal because water obviously in the pipes is going to be right above it, but I'm going to have to make sure I have no leaks, otherwise everything will be tripping out. But yeah, it's not ideal, but I can't put a skimmer anywhere else in this pond. If I'd have thought about it properly, I probably would have put the returns this side and then had the skimmer over there, but it's all afterthoughts. Yeah, unfortunately, you got to do what you got to do, haven't you? So, well, guys, the only place that I can install a skimmer is there, going through this wall, because of the way that this fuse board and light switches and that all are on the wall. I was thinking there, but it will be hard for me to get to the skimmer if I put it there from the outside, and it's above the plug socket, so if I do get a leak, that would not be ideal. So if I have it here, I can reach it from the outside to take all the waste out of the basket, and then there'll be a 90 off of there, and then it'll run in front, and it's below all the sockets. So that is the only way I can think of doing this. It's not ideal, but I really want to put a skimmer in the pond. So yeah, just gonna have to do it. Get drilling. Well, sorry guys that I couldn't show you everything that I was doing this morning. I'm just so up against it today, but I have got the skimmer plate installed, all insulated there. So yeah, I'm just working my way around the pond. Obviously got to do all the windows, everything like that, but yeah, definitely up against it today. But let me just quickly show you the skimmer plate. So that has been all pipe welded, and that is going through into the garage, and that is going to be the skimmer, which is going to feed the what do they call them, the Waterfall, the blade that's going to go there. Obviously this stud work's going to drop down after it's been fiberglassed, but yeah, it's all a learning curve for me. I've never done a pond, so it's a hell of a lot of work, same again there. Got 2 returns, so need to add a little bit of insulation to that, then I can get those fitted. Well, sorry that I couldn't show you everything that was going on with the GRP and the insulation and everything. I just literally ran out of time because I was so up against it. But as you can see, we are now all fiberglassed. It's all insulated. So I'm just going to measure up and get the windows ordered. But as you can see, I've started making a privacy screen up there. But before I get too carried away with putting the water blade and everything like that in, I've got to repair that garage wall. So that's coming back off, and then after that I can then talk you through what I'm going to do with installing the water blade and everything like that. So that is today's job. So yeah, let's crack on, and I'll quickly show you actually the skimmer that I've installed, because it's a bit different, but it's the only way I could do it. So here is the Awaze Aqua Skim. I took the other one back because it didn't do what I needed it to. Yeah, this one's for a 4-inch, which was another massive core drill straight through there, but it's looking good. And this will come up to the water level and drop vice versa. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. There's a basket and that to go in there to collect the leaves, but yeah, got the bottom drain in, and now got to think about measuring up for these windows. Both my returns are in, so yeah, it's looking really good. This is today's job, to sort out all these cracks up here, because once this is all installed, it will not be coming off anytime soon. So that is today's job, to get that wall sorted. So yeah, I'll get this off. Sorry guys, I know I have not been able to film absolutely everything on this video, but basically it's just so hard work trying to cut and shut and just do all the jobs, because it's just so dusty, and trying to move the camera everywhere and just trying to get the shots, it just isn't the one. But I am a little further on now. I have got the water blade installed, I have fixed and repaired the garage wall. I chipped it all out, re-cemented it. It is now painted, and the privacy screen is back up on top of the pond. The light's wide in, and I am now going to connect the hose pipe up to the water blade, and fingers crossed it is working. Right, let's do this. Let's do it. So that's all connected now. I have been busy in here, but that is for the next video. Cemented up all the holes in the wall. All my returns are all cemented up now, and that I obviously have got to re-cement that, because that wasn't drilled. But yes, that is going to be running to a pump, and then that will be feeding it. The skimmer will be feeding straight into a pump, shoot straight back up here through into the waterfall. So let's go turn her on. Here we go. Come on. Come on. No leaks. Come on. do it. Yes! It's not looking perfect, is it? Why is that not flowing so good? Look how sick that looks. I hope you can appreciate just how much hard work has gone into this, and I'm sorry that I couldn't film absolutely everything in full detail, but there's just been so much work to get to this point. You just really don't understand if you haven't built a pond yourself. It is one hell of a project. But if you have enjoyed this video, guys, then please consider hitting the subscribe button and maybe give it a thumbs up. And I will see you again in the next video, where we will be talking about filtration and also installing the windows, which I have now ordered. So really exciting things to come. So I will see you again very shortly.